always said was my only legit family member has hated my guts. So it turns out he was the biggest coward of the whole bunch. Like, literally couldn't reveal his true self at all. And anyways, he hates me because he says I'm doing. See, okay, yeah. Let me know. Wait. Oh, here we go. I said, but why do you hate me? Be a man. Fuck your bitch. What is your beef? Stop your drama queen shit. A day, a single thing. Oh, sorry guys, there's some typos in here. That is actually, and say a single thing that is actually true that you hate me for. I let you know exactly how I feel. You are just being a fucking toxic drama queen in return. What the fuck? You're doing a good enough job fucking yourself. That's why he hates me. Because the whole family has fucked me over. And he hates me because I can't overcome it. Nice. Like every other maggot, none are legit. Okay, then I'm the blue text, right? Like every other maggot, none are legit. No, not one. So you hate me because I'm fucking myself? Please stop watching me masturbate, perv. Anything else? And of course he's got to go to these little gifs because he's a weak little bitch. Said, oh, you're a pedo and I'm just hitting nerves. Got it. And he says, projected again, huh? Said, offline computer full of pedo porn for the simp. Maybe I should call CPS too, because he's threatening to call DHS on me. No reason, just got to use him as a weapon. It works very well against legit parents. It will not work to save children from abuse in the state of Oklahoma. Ask me how I know. I said, I have never gone to court over pedo accusations. Or he said, I've never gone to court over pedo accusations. Have you? And I said, nope, I haven't. Thanks for asking instead of accusing baselessly. Guys, that's wicked. I mean, Trisha tried to imply it like during the blind side of the early divorce, but as wicked as all of them are, if they're accusing me of anything like that, it is 100% behind the scenes in private to maybe some people that they're trying to grift and deceive, but they do not try to make that accusation to CPS or in public or anything like that. So no, I've never gone to court for any pedo accusations. I said, nope, I haven't. Thanks for asking instead of accusing baselessly. He said, like you just did. I said, no, you hate the kids. Definitely a pedophile. Somebody that hates kids like he does. As far as, I mean, yeah, he's definitely a pedophile. Guys, apparently he's hated me with a passion because I love my kids. That's what this is all about. They all literally hate kids, and that's the only reason they hate me. And now that I'm going all in on trying to get somebody to save the kids in Gaza, even the biggest coward of all of my family could not resist revealing himself. And he said, that doesn't make sense. Okay, whatever. I said, you are all the same, want to dominate only those who can't possibly resist, and never fight anyone else who can fight back. This drama queen shit doesn't count as a fight. I know you pretend it does. Let's meet up alone, unarmed, just the two of us, motherfucker. It said, aren't you the great pretender? The future is now, old man. I said, I will be dead because you will hide a weapon, but whatever. Nope, let's do this, bitch. Not my place or yours. Someplace where the law doesn't matter, just the brawl between me and you. I have no idea where to do that, but let's figure it out. You are the biggest bitch and pussy I've ever encountered, proven by the fact that I thought you were my only legit family member. So that makes you the biggest fake-ass bitch of them all. So bring it, coward. I will give you a free first punch even. I am fucking serious. You are just a fucking clown. Your wife is a skank. You're not a man, just a boy that mom hated into a pussy. He goes, have you seen your exes? No way I'm the biggest pussy or bitch you've ever seen. Cool. Where are we meeting, bitch? I will probably be in Claremore. You know the car. I park at Sonic these days because I need the shade plus max AC. Oh, he's so proud of himself. You're going to drive the car that I gave you over, huh? Yeah. The car that you gave me because you no longer needed it. Because you had it better than me because Mom gave you not one, but 2 cars, plus you sold that, got to keep the money and buy a $500 car. Yeah. Be proud of the fact that you gave me something while I was struggling and providing for a family of 8. While I was working at the fucking bus plant and you've never worked labor in your entire fucking life, Kyle. Go ahead. You've never worked outside. You've never worked manual labor. You've always been an air-conditioned bitch boy. Oh, so where are we meeting, little bitch? I didn't see this. I'm at work, you fucking loser. So he's got an excuse. I said, this is going to be blasted. Where are we meeting? To fight, fair little bitch. And he said, what do you get for me whooping your ass anyway? I said, you won't even fight. All talk, all on YouTube, tagged so they will know it's you. I stepped up. You want to keep texting. It's going on YouTube, little bitch. I have never thrown a punch as an adult. Anytime I dream of a fight, which isn't often and hasn't been in forever, my punches never land. I am not violent, but if I were, I would still not be confident. I am not wanting to fight you only because I'm roided up and can beat your ass. I don't care who wins. I just want your bitch ass to shut up. I'm sick of cowards like you. In fact, if you had showed up, I probably would not hit back. I would just let you hate me the only way you know how, by being defenseless. In fact, Jesus said to turn the other cheek. So let's meet up alone, unarmed, and you give me the best you got. If I'm still standing, I will turn, face, and you can give me at least one more. Then whatever you wish to try after that. So shut up or punch me, you worthless waste of sperm. Shut up or punch me, you worthless waste of sperm. Yes, all maggots are cowards. Didn't you claim you were aborted? It just didn't take, I guess. Yes, my mom tried to abort me before abortion was legal. Abortion was legalized the year I was born. But yes, I can't remember how I was told, I think from my sister, but absolutely, she tried. I don't know if she did the coat hanger thing. I don't know what she tried, but she was trying to abort me when abortion was not legal. That's why I used to oppose abortion. I still don't like it, but the people that oppose abortion are not legit. That's the only reason I no longer do. Because none of them care about loving the kid that doesn't die. To be absent in body is to be present with God. Those babies that get aborted get to skip this torment. And those people that made that decision have another chance to hopefully learn from that and make better decisions and build a better life and not be completely and totally fucked over along with that kid by maggots. So that's why I no longer oppose abortion. I don't like it. But I can't fault anybody for knowing that the last way you can love your unborn child when you have no clue how to provide for yourself is to bring them into this hellhole too. So fuck you, Kyle. And then it doesn't matter that he's working for all this bullshit, but trying to meet up for a fight and stuff. He can meet up. He can leave his house. He can catch up to what he's needing to do later. We can arrange it for after he's done for the day. It doesn't matter. This can be arranged. So he is just a fucking bitch. And guess what? That's fine. I don't say this because I could beat his ass and he won't give me the chance. That's not how I determine. That's not how I find worth and value for myself. I love my kids, and I love my neighbors, and I seek to do that. I try to get some, since I cannot get justice for myself, I am now hell-bent to fight until the death to get justice for Palestinians. That's it. All right. Your dad taught me to never, his dad's a racist motherfucker. However, I got to give him props for this. And he meant it. And he meant it. And I know it. He did not try to steer me towards violence. He did not try to get me to, he was a racist and would drop N-words and all this other stuff, but he didn't try to get me to hate anybody. I just had to be silent while he said some cringy shit. That's it. That's why, even though he was a racist, I still had respect for him. He was literally the only person that even came close to loving me as a kid. I'm a mechanic, I can fix stuff and all that. He's part of the reason I went to the next level, because I could never touch my dad's tools, but as long as I put his away, he let me have full access to his. He didn't have as many, but he had what I needed to keep my bikes going. And then later, my motorcycles that he helped me get, I wasn't able to get it together to save up for a really good one, but I still had one that worked, and they helped contribute to some of that. And Randy was behind all of that. So yes, he was a legit dad to me for a time frame when I lived there. And I didn't even see my mom other than lunch, and all she did was abuse me and hate me. He did not abuse me or hate me. He didn't really resist her about it, whatever. He didn't defend me from that, okay? But he still, I don't feel like he loved me like his own. I never necessarily felt like that, but it didn't have to. He was just legit. I never called him Dad. I've always called him Randy. I now don't call him Randy. I refer to him as Kyle's dad. If he wasn't racist, if he wasn't a maggot, who knows? But I don't tolerate maggots these days. Well, I do. I got, I mean, there's some that I think are maggots that I tolerate. That is for exceptions. Like my friend, one of my best friends that died, his mom. I don't really look at her feed or anything because I don't want to know. And I still speak my mind, and she would show my friend and stuff. But so yeah, but if I see someone posted racist shit or really on the ball for maggots and stuff, no, I've cut all of them off because I already know the truth about all maggots, because my family, without fail, every last one of them is a maggot, and every last one of them is just as demonic as the people out in the wild. All right, so your dad taught me to never run from a fight. It doesn't matter win or lose. Don't run. That's where my courage comes from, fuckers. Probably the best lesson I ever had. I got beat up on Halloween and he was proud of me. I was bullied by two people I never stood a chance against, but as I stood my ground after school, a crowd gathered to have my back. Needless to say, that day there was no fight. But yes, if I had run away, they would have won. Since I stood there, they would have won the fight, but other people decided not to let that bullshit happen. And that was in Glenpool, and that school wasn't so great. That was pretty remarkable that they gathered like that. It was started by a couple people that knew me and were legit. And then other people backed up them. That's the way that went down. Okay. Anyways, fuck you, you are a waste of sperm. And then I said, I guess he didn't figure you would ever be able to stand, so he didn't bother to teach you the same. I will text him the screenshot. He will be so proud of you. All right, guys, that's it. That's Kyle Wayne Cooper from Tulsa, Oklahoma. So, he's got balls. I'm not going to give you his number or his address or any of that shit. You know, if he's that scared, he's supposed to be making sure his privacy is set up. So I don't want anybody to harass him, but I don't mind, if this were to like get back to somebody that's relying on him to have integrity, like the job he does working from home, if they have concerns about his integrity because of this, that's between him and his employer. He's the one that has hated me without cause because I am still alive in spite of the abuse of the rest of the family. Because he's saying I'm fucking myself over. Since I'm still alive and didn't die, but I didn't find some way to thrive and move on, that's probably what it is. Since I did not find a way to go on with my life, he hates me. I guess because if anybody ever actually cared about me, then one day there would be one other human in this world that actually acknowledged how big of a piece of shit all of my family are. That is Belinda Waters from Glenpool, Oklahoma. That is Kyle Wayne Cooper from Tulsa, Oklahoma. That is Harvey Reed and Brenda Reed in Owasso, Oklahoma. That is Kinsey, I don't know her last name anymore. Okay, so fuck it. It's all of my family. April, shit, I don't know. The rest of the family are like, I don't even know their names. So I can't call them out. But really, I just now named the ones that matter. When you recognize that Kyle Wayne Cooper is a piece of shit, know for a fact that Belinda Waters is a piece of shit. And Brenda and Harvey Reed are pieces of shit. They're fucking demonic, evil maggots like the rest of the maggots. And they are all cowards. Kyle and my dad are both have bloodlusts and spend tons of money on guns. And they're fools because literally when the shit hits the fan, they're going to be murdered and someone else is going to have those guns for free. But they're so tough and they have so much confidence in those guns, they shouldn't be worried at all about me suggesting that, So anyways, it's their problem. They're such tough people. They can figure out how to handle it if a bad actor comes their way. I'm Digital 6. I'm also Harvey James Reed Jr., currently in Locust Grove, Oklahoma. So come on. I do not have assault rifles. I do not have a bloodlust. If you come here starting shit, it will be a blindside. And I am not prepared to switch gears and deal with that. So anybody that hates me can stop being a coward and fucking bring it on. You'll probably win. I don't fucking care. Just stop being a fucking coward. Stop being these toxic little bitches. Stop fucking up this country. Peace. Oh, wait. Free Palestine, you genocidal lunatics. All of you. If you cared. Where there's a will, there's a way. You say that all the time until you're ready to look away from a genocide. Then you act like you never heard that before. America. No, it's clear. Americans, not our government. Americans, the American people, are the most responsible of all the entire world for the genocide in Gaza. So goddamn Americans and And if you're the exception, you know you're the exception. You're not even worried about what I just said. You know, when I say goddamn Americans for supporting genocide, you don't support genocide. I'm obviously not talking about you. The people that do not support genocide are smart enough to figure this out. It's all the maggots that can't figure out that they are not being personally targeted just because someone hates genocide with a passion. Kyle Wayne Cooper was a fucking coward. But when I sent one of my videos to all of my contacts, he thought I sent it just to him. And it was game on for him finally, and he was so proud. It's game on, it's over. It's like, aha! And that little bitch won't even come and take a couple free hits or come and kill me because he can bring a gun when he's not supposed to and do whatever he's got to do. He's just a fucking coward, worthless bitch.